let them go. They keep stopping me from going where I'm supposed to go. I don't know, it's like every single time, bitch, you running through my mind. I be locked and loaded.
Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. 5:53 here. Arrived at the office. Gonna take everything out of my trunk. Picking up a buddy from the airport today. Later on today, him and his family. He's actually doing some training down here in Houston, so great to see him coming down. He's coming down from Wisconsin. Top of the morning here, we'll be hitting up, practicing some language. We'll be able to get this all passed off by the 31st. So, and then continue to role play it out, so that way I'm ultimately up and ready to get certified. So sometimes those are the things you got to get done, so you got to make the time for it. So there we go. Just gonna button up here, stay looking sharp. Hope you're all doing great. Let's roll out. All right, so for me, sometimes pacing totally helps me clear my mind, and that I would do this as a way to be able to begin the morning, making sure I can get done what needs to get done. So $6:05 now. All right, there we go. Dropped everything off there, and now gonna get some water, use the facilities, and then just walk around the lobby, walk right back, just be able to get some steps in, and then just jump right in. Just get this language memorized. Let's go. Okay, as I'm preparing here, so I was getting 10 sets yesterday, biceps, got one set right now, shoulders, and role playing it out. Let's go. Glad practice introduced us. I work on it because I work on it. Time to go to the next meeting. Get to know someone I met at the Houston West Chamber of Commerce. See how we can continue to be of benefit to each other. Cuffs out, button up the top button. Let's roll. All right, here I am. Got a Starbucks to meet up. Take my jacket off, so that way it doesn't, I don't pull on it, doesn't get too wrinkly in the car. All right, cuffs out. Let's go. All right, great meeting there. Good conversation there with Pamela. Sometimes career goes where it needs to go. Pulling out your best skills and talents, and great conversation. I need to send her a couple referrals and make some introductions via email. Keep rolling. Okay, back to the office. I was able to move the 3:30, a little bit longer to navigate through for the 4 o'clock interview. Gonna first quickly meet with Monica, game plan out what we're gonna do, and keep rolling. As you recall from the sample work we reviewed, I'll be gathering some information to create your personalized plan for you. With your permission, I'll be using this navigator to help me stay organized. This is me just practicing over and over. Let me give you an example. Thanks for sharing. These priorities will give us a roadmap to follow. Thanks for sharing. These priorities give us a roadmap to follow. Thanks for sharing. These priorities give us a roadmap to follow. Thanks for sharing. These roadmap to follow. Hey there, everybody. It's about 7 o'clock, heading home for the day. So had a great lunch meeting. Going to look at creating a business owner kind of mastermind group where we can share different thoughts and ideas, confidential, kind of leave your opinions at the door for each other and just give each other advice, from a personal perspective, like, hey, I don't like you, or hey, what can we do to help others win and get better? And we want to be able to have a spiritual component to it. So when I was meeting with Jason, we were just brainstorming some different thoughts of what could we do to be able to bring it up. And so he's got, in a sense, some different bylaws, some different rules to follow, confidentiality form. We don't think people need to sign it because we don't want to collect that information. And then after that, maybe we can start off with a spiritual thought, a scripture, and maybe like the entire group can have a themed scripture that it goes on, something along the lines of, where we support each other and kind of create a brotherhood, if you will. And then went and picked up my buddy Brian and his family, took him home, and then came back to the office, had an interview. I had to call Trey because I knew I was going to be late, so at 2 o'clock I said, hey, can we move back half hour? So we ended up meeting 4 o'clock, great conversation. Hopefully he can perform well. in the next step of our interview process, and then was just practicing for the last 2 hours on language. I had a quick one-on-one with Monica and Nate. So let's go.
Meant to be true to you, a legend in the making, make the best of every moment. Cause nothing lasts forever, but forever I'll be focused. Focus on the now, never, this my testimony. Yeah, that's my testimony. I'm about to take all of you out, nobody's safe, you're playing it safe.